This painting was meant to be finished outdoors. I chose a bridge and approached it with expressive loose brushwork. But outdoor painting doesn't always go the way you plan. I noticed this bridge while walking. From a distance, it felt calm, almost ordinary. Nothing dramatic at first. I walked around it, observed it from different angles, and started imagining different compositions for painting it. This part is important. Before I paint, I spend time looking. I frame the subject from different sides, across the bridge, along the bridge, and slightly away from it. I'm searching for something that feels balanced. You can see where I stood to make all the compositions. Eventually, I chose an angle that felt paintable. It had a clear structure, enough space around it, and very practically, a place for me to sit as well. Once the angle is chosen, the decision is made. Setting up the easel is a small ritual. It's quiet, almost grounding. From this point, the painting has its own direction, and my job is to follow it. Let's start now. I begin with loose brushwork. I block in the surface with yellow at first, so the painting stays warm underneath. I'm not defining details here. I'm only suggesting structure. What goes where? The bridge becomes a simple shape. The surrounding space exists only to support it. I chose to work in warm tones, warm light, warm ground, warm shadows. I wasn't trying to copy the colors exactly. I was responding to the feeling of the place. At this stage, everything felt aligned. The painting was breathing. Then things started to change. The light kept shifting, and my canvas became too dark to see properly. So, mistake number one, I moved my easel to a brighter spot. Of course, that changed everything. The perspective felt different. The balance shifted. I started struggling. I moved again. Again. Each move pulled the painting further away from the decisions I had made earlier. And then again. I continued with expressive strokes, letting the brush remain visible. Allowing the imperfection to exist. This is how a painting stays alive. And for a moment, it did. Then the wind grew stronger. The light kept changing. Decisions I made earlier no longer matched what I was seeing now. Nature doesn't always wait for you to adjust. And trying to force control only pushes the painting further away. And then I failed. The wind played its own role. The painting fell and smudged the color. My palette fell onto my bag. Everything got dirty. At that point, I had no choice. I had to wrap up and leave. This is the canvas after the session. Completely destroyed. Instead of abandoning the painting completely, I chose to continue, but differently. I used the photos I took outdoors, not as exact references, but as memory. When correcting a painting, I don't try to save every stroke. I step back and ask, What went wrong? In this case, the problem was clarity. Too many decisions too quickly. So this time I simplified. Clear colors, controlled warm tones, fewer intentional strokes. Painting in the studio allowed the work to settle. The bridge regained its structure. The warmth became intentional instead of rushed. The painting began to respond again. Outdoor painting teaches you humility. You plan, you prepare, and then you respond. Not finishing doesn't mean you failed. Sometimes stopping is what allows the work to continue. Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying with the process.